It's time for Cardinal football. Welcome to Memorial Stadium. I'm Chance Burke, and I'll be with you in the booth today for an exciting matchup between the home team, Otterbein Cardinals, and the visiting team, the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. While the Yellow Jackets are coming into the game with a record of 3-3, the Cardinals are in search of their first win on the season. And with a chilly and possible rainy day, it will be very interesting to see how this game plays out. The story of the day will be freshman Caden Lassiter getting the start at quarterback for Otterbein. He got his first game time last week and got a rushing touchdown for the Cardinals, but this will be his first start of his young career. As we get ready for the coin toss, here comes the captains for the Cardinals and the Yellow Jackets. Captains for the Cardinals are number 1, Carlos Alamo, number 5, Tayon Howard, and number 10, Eason Hardwin. The team captains for the Yellow Jackets are number 6, Alden Steele, number 32, Mason Levasseur, number 70, Cole Bryant, and number 80, Tim Conwell. Just over 3 minutes before we start this game. It'll be an interesting matchup. Like I said before, the Cardinals coming in with a record of 0-6, looking for their first win, and Coach Tommy Zagorski coming in with a winless season, looking to get his first win as the Cardinals head coach. And also coming into this game, back in the history books, 14 matchups. The last 14 matchups between the team is a tie, 7-7, but the last 4 have went in favor of the Yellow Jackets as we see the captains come to center field to have the coin toss. Be able to see who gets possession first in this game. If you're Otterbein, you're hoping for a deferral to see if your defense can go out and stop the high-powered Yellow Jackets offense. That way you can have the ball in the second half and hopefully pull out their first win of the season. But the offense of the Yellow Jackets has been dominant all season, averaging 31 points per game, 156 yards on the ground, and another 225 yards in the passing game. Be a tough matchup for the Cardinals for sure, as we see the Cardinals run out on the field right now.
Otterbein has won the toss and elected to receive.
Says Otterbein has elected to receive after winning the toss. They'll be looking to strike first and hopefully get some momentum to win this game. We'll get a quick look at freshman Caden Lassiter in his first start right off the bat. See how he can run this Cardinal offense and maybe pull out a win for them in their first in the season. Closing in on a minute before we have kickoff as the bands head to the sideline. It's Hall of Fame weekend here at Memorial Stadium, so a lot of good stuff to look forward to. For the Cardinal offense to be dominant this week, probably look a lot to Cody, the running back. He's averaging 55 yards per game, and he has 2 touchdowns on the season. Cardinals running back core, along with Jordan Bose Floyd, has been super dominant this year and has been a big reason in why they are scoring the points they are. Overall, the offense is averaging 16 points per game, and they're actually really good on fourth down, converting 56% of fourth downs this season. So we know Coach Z is very, very prone to going for it on fourth down. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple of fourth down conversions today. It's like Cochran and Broomfield back for the Cardinals. And here's the kick. It'll be caught by Cochran, fumbled Now he's got it. He's going to the left side of the field. Got some blockers, but he's going to be ultimately pulled down by a group of Yellow Jackets around the 25. They're going to mark him down in between the 24 and 25-yard line, and we'll get a first look at Caden Lassiter, the freshman quarterback, and how he's going to control the offense.
Tanner Pierce on the tackle for Baldwin Wallace. Ball will be spotted at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Cardinals.
Be 1st and 10 Cardinals from the 24, out of the shotgun to start off. Wouldn't be surprised if he looks to Mengi early in the game. Mengi's been their best wide receiver this year. But starting off just a handoff, go for, going to say 3-yard gain. That was Uwishamway on the carry, so it actually wasn't Cody or Bose Floyd. Going to be out of the shotgun again for a 2nd and 7. Maybe look for a pass, try to get some big yardage. Here it is, a pass. Lassiter to, he was targeting Burton, but it is knocked away. So it'll be 3rd down and 7 here on this first drive for the Otterbein Cardinals. You got to be thinking 3rd and long, probably another pass play here. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a quarterback run by Lassiter either. Like I said, he had the rushing touchdown in last week's game, so I wouldn't be surprised if a pass play turns into a scramble for a 1st down here. He's got trips right. Out of the shotgun again. Here's the snap. Lassiter in the pocket, running around. He's free, and he's stripped, but I think he gets the ball back to the 10-yard line. Just the exact opposite of what you wanted if you're Otterbein. A loss of around 17. They're going to mark him down at the 11-yard line, so likely will be punting out of your own end zone. For Caden Lassiter, that is the exact opposite of what you wanted your first drive to look like. He will be punting out of his own end zone. Here's the punt. They have had blocked punts all season, but it's going to be returned by number 24 at the 40. He gets to the outside, but he is pulled down at the 36-yard line of Otterbein. Not a very long punt, and it will give the Yellow Jackets good field position coming into their first drive. For the Yellow Jackets offense, their quarterback has been dominant all season. He has 11 touchdowns on the season, and he is averaging 224 yards per game. And going up against a Cardinal defense that is allowing 200 passing yards per game, he will likely be dominant in this game. But hopefully the Cardinal defense can show up and show out and help their offense get back on the field quick. Bad snap, and he's going to take off. And a flag on the play. It'll be interesting to see what this is.
Snap infraction.
Be a snap infraction coming back.
5 yards.
Should be 5 yards, yep. They're going to mark him down at the 46-yard line. Otterbein catches a break right there after giving the Yellow Jackets good field position. Now it'll be 1st and 15 for the Yellow Jackets.
Every day I felt worse. I didn't even want to get out of bed. You're feeling overwhelmed all the time.
It wasn't just school or home.
Be out of the shotgun.
Everything. I didn't think anyone understood.
Puts his man in motion. Quick.
Turns out,
Bad snap, and he's going to take off a handoff up flag on the play, and he'll be pulled down by Cochran Jr. It'll be interesting to see what this is.
Needed to take that first step.
A short gain there on 1st down. Still a long way to go for 2nd.
Gain of 2 to the 39-yard line, 2nd down.
Likely see a pass play here to try and at least get a 3rd and short if you're a Yellow Jacket fan right here.
I am
hoping for a big
it's helped
gain.
me to really find myself.
Got man coverage at the top.
Otterbein has given
He's
me
going to
lots
take off.
of
He's going to
opportunities
scramble right up the
to
middle, and he's got
flourish.
20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
The Otterbein experience worth it for me is
Right
how
off the
first,
bat,
like,
it was
classes
wide
are and
open down the
everything,
middle,
how, like,
and
the
he
connection
goes
I
for
have
the
with all
scramble
professors.
and gets the early score on this Cardinal defense, and it will be 6-0 in favor of the Yellow Jackets.
Experience life.
I'm really grateful that I got to meet all the amazing faculty and staff here and those who
Great
took a
vision
chance
there
on
by the
me. It
quarterback
made me
to
feel
take
very
off,
comfortable, and I was able
and
to do
a
things I
quick
typically
score
wouldn't do.
You get to know
there
your
for the
professors.
Yellow
I think
Jackets. It
that's
was
something that I love about it.
untouched, really,
Otterbein has
the entire way.
definitely made me a lot more confident in myself.
The greatest things about Otterbein
That was
is it really gives
Marasek
you
there
that
on the
chance
touchdown.
to stand out and make a difference.
We don't often see him use his legs, but when he does, just like he just showed, he can be dominant. But it will be the Yellow Jackets kicking off back to the Cardinal offense. Not much of a rest for the offense, but we'll get to see Caden Lassiter take back over, and hopefully
did the Snyder
they can
donut run.
change
Had no idea what it was, but I
outcome
remember
of
like
what
being
last-
like, okay, I want a donut, so
the
I'm
last
doing
drive
it.
was.
I think my favorite things that I'll take away from college are like being on the team. Obviously, being on the equestrian team was a huge part of it. I did a bunch of things that like got me involved, so I'm proud of myself in that because I wasn't very involved in high school.
It was such a big
Broomfield and
accomplishment for me
Cochran
to
back
be
to
just recognized
receive.
on the homecoming court. The reason why I applied was not only for myself, but I also wanted to represent people of color in court as well.
Wasn't a bad return last time for Cochran, but he did fumble to start the return, so maybe if he has a clean catch this time, he can get some more yards and try to set this Cardinal
I would like
offense
to
up with
thank
better starting
my
field percentage.
dear work mom, Kelly Miller. She is someone who has been very
Catches
supportive
at the
and
17,
there for me since day one.
and
Melissa
Cochran's
Gilbert,
going to get
she
to
has been there
about
every
the
step of the way
31-yard line
and
before
helped
he
me
is
through
tackled
being
by
a
a
Cardinal
group
Corps
of Yellow
leader
Jackets.
to just like daily
So it'll
things.
be
Dr.
better
Singh
starting field position
has
for the
been
Cardinals than it was
supportive to
last
me
time,
since
but
my
they have to get
freshman
something
year.
going on
I have to
offense
thank
if they want to
Meredith
stay in
Meyer,
this
Dr.
game.
Meyer, my psychology advisor. I adore her. She is one of my favorite professors I've ever had, and I really think she's helped me find my path here at Otterbein, but also beyond Otterbein.
My parents. My parents have been
Going up against a
there
tough
for me every
defense
step
like
of
the
the
Yellow
way. Not
Jackets,
even
the
my
Cardinals
parents,
need
but my
to
family in general.
kind of get some momentum, get a flow going, whether it's in the pass game or in the running game. They just need to get something going, or it's going to be a brutal show for the Cardinals. Looks like it'll be a run here for Lassiter, and he is pulled down shortly after getting across the line of scrimmage. It'll be a gain of 2, so it'll be a second down and 8 for the Cardinals.
Sanders on the stop for Baldwin Wallace.
I want to say to all the donos that
Yellow Jacket defense is averaging
Thank you
31
so much.
points per
I
game
was
allowed
very
to
fortunate
offenses,
to
while
receive the
Otterbein's
opportunity
offense is
scholarship.
averaging
I am now
16
able
points per
to
game.
pursue
So it'll be
my
interesting to
dream of
see
becoming
what
a college counselor in
the final
future.
box
I would
score
say
is for
to
the
a donor,
Cardinals.
thank you for
See if they
donating to our
can't
campus
score
and giving us many opportunities
over
we've had.
16,
And I don't
maybe
believe I
getting
would
to
be
the
where
20s,
I am today
30s.
without the donations.
Lassiter drops
from
back,
donors.
pass,
Thank you for
and it is
all
caught
the
by
donors and,
Mengi
like,
on
all
the
of what their support
far
also means,
sideline.
and it gives us a lot of opportunities.
They're going to mark him
belong
down
here.
at
Trust
the
me, there's a place for you here at Otterbein University.
42-yard line.
I
So
was
it'll be
scared
first
to
and 10
transfer,
for the
but
Cardinals.
it really was one of the best decisions I've made in my college career.
Might see
Coming
Lassiter
from a
get
small
into a
town, I
groove
think
here.
coming to Westerville has given me the chance to meet people from different backgrounds, which has
Bird in
helped
motion
me
to the
find
near
new
side.
ways of thinking and new ways of understanding the world around me.
I just
Another
love
man in
how
motion.
close-knit we are.
Shotgun
Like,
pat.
here.
It feels
Be
like
a
there's
handoff.
campus vibe, like right when you get on Otterbein. I definitely felt it after I toured here the first time.
You wish him
I'm
way.
definitely gonna miss
And
my
he will be
experience
tackled
here
down
Otterbein,
at
and I'm
the
truly grateful for the people that I've met because
43-yard line.
they'll be in my life forever. So I'm
It'll
truly
be
grateful
second
for it.
long here
It's
for
probably
the
going to be like
Cardinals.
the best 4 years, and it really is a shame that it's
Maybe
ending
revert
so
back
soon.
to passing.
During
Lassiter
COVID, we lost
completed the pass
2
to
years,
Mangy.
so I think that it ends.
Hopefully he can get in a groove and lead a scoring drive down the field.
Second down, 9.
Got a lot of people on the near side. Sends a man in motion. Lassiter in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Lassiter in the pocket. He's going to scramble, and he will be tackled after another short gain, and they're going to mark him down at the 46-yard line. So it'll be about a second and 6, or be a 3rd and 6 for the Cardinals. They are only 19% converting rate on 3rd downs, but here they do not get it. He had a man, and you wish him way, but he could not hit him. and it looks like the punt team will come on for the Cardinals.
Sorting out a mental health concern is not something to attempt on your own.
Showed signs of improvement there, but again, it will end in a punt for the Cardinal offense.
Takes professional diagnosis and treatment. And the sooner you
If you're the offensive coordinator in Schaefer, you got to kind of like what you see there from Lassiter.
If you or a loved one has a mental
Slow
health concern,
slow
don't
snap,
feel alone.
gets the
You
punt
know what
off,
to do.
and it
For
will
24-hour free and
get a good
confidential
Cardinal
information
bounce
and
all the way
treatment referral,
down, and
call
they're going to mark it.
1-800-662-HELP.
Should be
Learn
inside the
more at
15,
samhsa.gov/support.
and they are going to mark it at the 13-yard
felt
line.
worse.
So the Yellow Jackets will not get good starting field percentage like they did last time, so it'll be interesting to see if the Cardinal defense can stop them on this drive.
It wasn't just school or home. It was everything. I didn't think anyone understood.
Last drive, we saw Marasek
Just
take off for a huge scramble and
No
score.
enthusiasm for the things I used to
Well,
love to
it'll
do.
be interesting to see if they
when I
use
thought
him more in the rushing
there was
game,
no
but
way I
he's
would
been a
ever feel
dominant
better,
passer all
I
season. But
discovered a friend I
up the
didn't know
middle,
had anyone.
another big gain
Me.
in the rushing game for the Yellow Jackets.
Me.
And we have an injured Cardinal on the field, so he will be tended to.
More
But
strength
if
than I
you're
knew.
the Cardinal
I only
defense, you
needed a
got to
new
do
way to
something
see
about the run
things.
game.
A new way to see myself.
Just
On
needed to
back-to-back
take that
plays,
first
the
step.
Yellow Jackets have had big gains on runs that have went straight up the middle. So I don't know if you look for the defensive line coach to maybe pinch his linemen, but you got to do something about the run game up the middle, or it's going to be a long game for this defense.
The best way to prevent these tragedies.
For the Yellow Jackets, they have a dominant backfield with a two-headed monster with Ford Jr. and Lindbergh. Both are averaging over 60 yards per game, and they both, Ford Jr. has 4 touchdowns while Lindbergh has 3 touchdowns, and they both average 5 yards per rush. So coming into the game, you got to think the game plan was to stop the rush, and right now it is not. It is the exact opposite for the Cardinals. Went deep there, but incomplete on the far side. He had a man, overthrew him. If he would have landed that, you got to think that was a touchdown. I mean, there was nobody in front of him. So big break there for the Cardinals.
Second down 10.
It looks like Marasek's going to come out for number 10, Derek Hutchison, the sophomore quarterback. We'll see what he's doing. And he's going to run, and he's going to be tackled at the 39-yard line by a group of Cardinals. That group of Cardinals was led by number 30, Sam Howell, sophomore defensive back. And looks like Marasek will be back in the game. Be a shotgun snap. Here's the snap. Marasek will be sacked down by number 15 for the Cardinals. And that is Justin Bartlett, a junior linebacker for the Cardinals, coming up with a big stop and forcing a punt here for the Yellow Jacket offense. It's exactly what you wanted to do as a Cardinal defensive coordinator, is make them punt. Get the ball out of their hands and get the ball in the hands of your offense and see if you can't go tie this game. Here's the punt. Low punt. And it's going to get a Yellow Jacket bounce, but fielded by Alamo, and he will be tackled at the 33 after a gain of about 3 or 4. So we'll see the Cardinal offense take the field once again. They found a little success last drive with the passing game, but ultimately was forced to punt. So if you're Tommy Zagorski and Jake Schaefer, the offensive coordinator, you might have to mix it up.
Football, 1st and 10.
Be out of the shotgun again. 1st and 10 from their own territory here at the 33-yard line. Be a pass, shotgun, and he will be sacked, but there is a flag. It'll likely be holding. But Lassiter just stuck in the pocket, and 2 Yellow Jackets wrapped him up for the sack. We'll see what the flag is here.
Holding number 65 on the offense. That penalty's declined.
Smart play there by the Yellow Jackets. Might as well just take the sack and the loss of downs and push them back a few more yards and let them keep the first down. So it'll be 2nd and forever for the Cardinals here.
Loss of yards back to the 25-yard line.
You got to think you're going to see a pass play here. At least try to get it to a third and manageable. Be Lassiter out of the shotgun. Since Burton in motion. Now back the other way. There'll be a handoff up the middle. And Uwishimwe is going to be tackled down at the 30-yard line. So wasn't a pass play there, so it will be 3rd and long here now for the Cardinals. It'll be about 3rd and 14. So now you got to think for sure a pass play. And it looks like it here with an empty backfield. He's got trips to the far side. Sends a man in motion. That's Uwishimwe. Now back the other way. Here's the snap. Lassiter to Uwishimwe out in the flats, and he will be tackled quickly.
Caden Lassiter's pass complete to Benny Uwishimwe.
So another failed drive here for the Otterbein offense. And you got to think something needs to change. If they want to stay in this game, they're going to have to push the ball down the field and at least try to pin the Yellow Jackets down in their own territory. Here's the punt. Gets it off. High punt. Be fair caught down at the Baldwin Wallace 38-yard line. So not the best starting field position for the Yellow Jackets, but better than what they were dealing with last time.
Ball will be spotted at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10, Baldwin Wallace.
Got the quarterback Marisek. Shotgun. See if they can wipe away the 3-and-out they had last time and put some more points on the scoreboard. It'll be a handoff, and it'll be about a gain of 3 or 4 there for Victor Ford Jr.
Gain to the 42-yard line, 2nd down, 6.
The run game continually working for the Yellow Jackets. Wouldn't be surprised if we saw another run up the middle. It seems like the Cardinals cannot stop the run game. Marisek sends a man in motion. Here's the snap. It'll be a pass into the flats, and he will be tackled down after a few yards, almost to the first down marker, but it looks like Broomfield brings him down with 2 yards to go, so it'll be a 3rd and 2. And looks like Marisek will stay in the game. The pistol formation. It'll be a run up the middle, and again, the Cardinals cannot stop it. So it will be a new set of downs for the Yellow Jackets at midfield.
Tanel Edwards on the stop for Otterbein. Play gain to the 50-yard line, 1st and 10, Baldwin Wallace.
If you're the defensive coordinator for the Cardinals, I mean, it's a tough matchup already going up against a two-headed monster with Ford Jr. and Lindberger. But, you know, you got to maybe blitz every first down, and but we'll see. A decent gain there for the Yellow Jackets on a sweep play. And it will be downed at the Otterbein 47-yard line. So the Yellow Jackets in Cardinal territory looking to add to their scoreboard.
2nd down.
Be shotgun again for Marisek. Marisek's going to hand off up the middle, and he's going to take off again for another big gain up the middle for the Yellow Jackets.
Victor Ford, the ball carrier.
And that's Ford again, right up the middle again. If you're the Cardinals, I mean it's a
Cochran on the stop for Otterbein.
it's a repeat. You gotta do something about the inside run game. Whether it's put another man in there or blitz or pinch the lineman, they're running all over you right now. So a big change has got to be made on defense. But here's Marisek in the shotgun. Will be another inside run play, and he is at the 30, the 20, 15, 10, 5, and he is going to be marked down at the 1. Almost another touchdown for the Yellow Jackets. But they say he's going to be pushed out at the 1 yard line. Another inside run that turns into a big gain here for the Yellow Jackets. Quick snap here from Marisek. Another handoff to Ford, and it will be a touchdown.
Touchdown, Baldwin Wallace.
Baldwin Wallace takes the lead 13-0 here in the first quarter. And the run game has been all over the place. Seems every run play for the Yellow Jackets could score 6.
Joseph Evans for the point after.
Here comes Evans to kick the PAT. It is good, so it will be 14-0 here in the first quarter.
4:09 first quarter. Baldwin Wallace 14, Otterbein 0.
If you're Otterbein, this is a must score. Whether it's a field goal or a touchdown, this is a must-score drive. You don't want to go down into the second quarter down 2 possessions or give a chance for the Yellow Jackets to score another touchdown here before the first quarter's over. Broomsfield and Cochran back to receive again. Had a good 2 returns to start off the game. Maybe look to the special teams to make a big play to get some momentum here for the Cardinals.
For Baldwin Wallace. Randy Cochran and Rashawn Broomfield back for Otterbein.
Big time possession here for the Cardinals. And here's the kick, and it will go to Broomsfield this time. Fielded at the 10-yard line. He's going to take off on the near side. He's going to have a blocker, but he's going to be pulled down from behind. But he will get out to, they're going to mark him down at the 30-yard line.
Tyrone Singleton on the stop for Baldwin Wallace.
So 4 minutes, 70 yards to go here in the first quarter if the Cardinals want to strike here in the first.
Return to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 Cardinals.
It'll be Lassiter in the offense taking the reins here in their own territory. Trying to build some sort of momentum to stop what the Yellow Jackets are doing on offense. He's got 2 guys far side out of the shotgun. Here's the freshman Lassiter. It'll be a handoff up the middle for Uwishimwe, but he will be tackled after they're going to say a gain of 1.
Uwishimwe, the ball carrier.
Not what you want on your first play, but still two downs to go. Be 2nd and 9.
2nd down 9.
Here's the snap. Another handoff up the middle, and again, not going too far. You want to see a pass play here. It's 3rd and 8 here for the Cardinals after 2 inside runs gaining 1 yard apiece. If you want to make some noise and drive down the field, you're going to have to make plays that are bigger than 1-2 yards.
3rd down 8.
So here's 3rd down and 8 for Lassiter. He's got Uwishimwe to his right. Maybe calling an audible here. Doesn't like what he sees. Maggie in motion. Back the other way. Here's Lassiter, and he will be sacked. Another 3 and out here for the Cardinals as Lassiter is sacked back at his 26-yard line. And it will be another forced punt for the Cardinals. There's 2 minutes and getting down to 30 seconds. So, still time for Baldwin Wallace to go down and make it a 3-possession game in the first quarter. But here's the punt right here, and he gets it off barely, and it will get a Cardinal bounce all the way down to about the 28-yard line for the Yellow Jackets.
Punt will be spotted down at the 28-yard line. Baldwin Wallace football, 1st and 10.
So we'll see Marisek and the running threat come back onto the field. Marisek has Ford Jr. in the backfield with him. Sends a man in motion. It will be a handoff to Ford, and he's going to get the edge, but no, he's going to be pulled down by the Cardinals after a short gain, if any. So a great first play for the Cardinal defense.
On the stop for Otterbein.
That was Cousins there on the stop for the Cardinals. He's been a huge player all year for the Cardinals, averaging 4 tackles a game, and he has almost 5 sacks on the season. Here comes Marisek, pass out into the flats, and it's going to be a big game. It'll be a first down and a little more. Almost broke the tackle for a touchdown. That was DJ Griffiths on the reception. Almost broke a tackle for the touchdown. But again, the Yellow Jacket offense staying dominant, moving the chains. They'll be down at their own 44-yard line here with the new set of downs. Interesting formation here. Marisek, another inside handoff, and another big gain here for the Yellow Jackets. That's Griffiths again. And they will get into Cardinal territory now at the Cardinal 49-yard line.
Gain to the Otterbein 49-yard line, 2nd down, 3.
If you're the Cardinal defense, you need a big play right here to kill their momentum and stop them from driving down the field. The last thing you want is you don't want to be down 3 possessions with an offense that has yet to score or show signs of moving the ball downfield. After a decent run, they're going to mark them down short of the first down marker. So it'll be 3rd and 1 here for the Yellow Jackets at the Cardinal 47-yard line.
3rd down, 1.
With just 20 seconds left to go in the game, they might just let the clock run off. Yep, it looks like they're just going to let the time expire here in the first quarter. But it's been all Yellow Jackets here, and it will go into the second quarter with a score of 14-0 in favor of the Yellow Jackets.
End of the first quarter, Baldwin Wallace 14, Otterbein 0.
We're going to cut out and come back for the second quarter, but this is home of the Cardinals here on Boxcast TV.
Since the moment you were born, I've made 1,000 wishes. Wishes for your future in a world that's changing fast. Do play and laugh. Do win and lose. Do it all with confidence, kindness, and strength. And always do your best to remember that no matter what you do in this life, what matters to me is that you keep doing.
And we're back here at Memorial Stadium. I'm Chance Burke, and a lopsided affair here. 14-0 in favor of the Yellow Jackets, but a 3rd and 1 coming up here. It'll be an inside handoff, and I think he's going to be short. He's going to be short. A good stand there by the Cardinal defense, and might see a 4th down attempt here. Just 1 yard to go, and they are.
Cousins on the stop for Otterbein.
Big time momentum play here if the Cardinal defense can get a stop. Marisek and shotgun. Another handoff up the middle, and they're going to get it. It'll be a first down for Baldwin Wallace, getting deeper into Cardinal territory, but we have an injured Cardinal down, and that is number 27, Zach Heimer, junior linebacker, who has been a huge help for the Cardinals defense this year, averaging 6 tackles per game and having 3.5 sacks on the season. He's getting tended to right now. Hopefully he's okay. It'll be a big loss to this Cardinals defense. Hopefully the medical staff, hopefully it's just cramps, but hopefully the medical staff can take care of him as we see Coach Z go check out his player. Not a sight you want to see for the Cardinals. One of their most dominant defensive players is going to be helped off field. Looks like he's limping on one of his legs. So a defense that has already been hurting this game gets hurt even more by losing one of their leaders. But for Marisek and the Yellow Jacket offense, they have amazing field position. Be first and 10 in Cardinal territory. Likely see a handoff up the middle here. Nope, it's play action. Marisek over the top, and it's going to be caught, and he will be pushed out of bounds down deep inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 9-yard line. Huge play there by the Yellow Jackets. After Austin Shuck comes up with a great route to find himself wide open, and a big gain here for the Yellow Jackets on the verge of scoring yet again. Like they've done all game, I wouldn't be surprised to see another run here to make sure that they do secure the 3-possession lead. Man in motion heading the other way, inside handoff, and he will be pulled down after a short gain. Good defense there by the Cardinals.
Colin Dent on the stop for Otterbein.
Be second goal here for the Cardinals as we see Shuck come back into the game. He's the one who set him up inside the 10-yard line with a big catch. Here on second and goal, really you can go anywhere. You can go pass, you can go run. It'll be interesting to see what the Yellow Jacket offense does here. Stacking the far side. Marisek has the shotgun. It'll be a handoff up the middle, and it'll be another touchdown here for the Yellow Jackets. That is DJ Griffiths on the touchdown. He's been huge for the Yellow Jackets this game.
Joseph Evans for the point after.
And here's the kick to make it 21-0. And it is good. So now the Cardinal offense will come back onto the field down 3 possessions early in this game. And if you're the offensive coordinator, Schaefer, you got to be thinking he's going to be reaching into the bag of tricks to try to create any offensive momentum at all.
Each charitable gift gives resources to the campus and Otterbein students, performers, and athletes. See the enclosed flyer in today's program or visit otterbein.edu/giving.
Be Cochran Jr. and Broomfield again to receive.
Start of the second quarter.
Hopefully get a big play here on special teams to set up the offense. But the defense and the special teams for the Yellow Jackets have been dominant, forcing a few 3-and-outs, and the Cardinals have yet to reach the other side of the field and get into enemy territory. But here's the kick. It'll go to the far side to Cochran Jr., fielded at about the 8. He's going to cut up back to the far side. He breaks the tackle, but he's going to be drugged back, and forward progress is going to put him at the 22-yard line.
Tyrone Singleton on the stop for Baldwin Wallace.
So about a 14, 15-yard return there for Randy Cochran Jr., and the Cardinal offense is going to take over in their own territory here at the 22-yard line.
Ball will be spotted at the 22-yard line.
Maybe try to factor in some more passing plays. Started last drive with 2 one-yard carries, and with an empty fact field, likely to see a passing play here. Out of the shotgun, here's Lassiter. Gets the ball off, dropped pass. It was a good pass, but
Lassiter's pass incomplete.
that was targeted for number 84, and that is Vincent Berardi, the freshman tight end. Just couldn't come up with a catch, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 here for the Cardinals in their own territory. I do like the passing approach, though. If he would have made that catch, it would have been a big time gain for them. Maybe cut it to 2nd and short, 2nd and manageable, and then maybe get a new set of downs after 2nd and 3rd down attempts. Be a run play here for Lassiter, and Lassiter's going to get the 1st down, it looks like.
Kate Lassiter, the ball carrier.
A big-time design quarterback run there for the Cardinals, and it's going to result in a 1st down. New set of downs here for the Cardinals.
To the 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Cardinals.
We saw last week Lassiter can run. He's very good on the ground, so maybe factor in some more QB runs here. You got one-on-one to the near side. That's Armani Burton. He's been a big help in the pass game this whole season. 2 touchdowns on the year. Fumbled snap, and he's just going to have to run it. And it turns into a decent game there for the Cardinals. Be a gain of 3 after the muffed snap. Definitely could have been a lot worse there, but Lassiter stays cool under pressure and turns it into a 3-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 7 here for the Cardinals. Or I'm sorry, 2nd and 6. Good spot there by the refs. Shotgun snap to Lassiter. He's going to pass, and it's caught by Mangy, and he will be close to the 1st down marker, and they're going to mark him down a yard short. So it'll be a 3rd and very manageable. 3rd and 1 to go. Mangy has been huge in the passing game this season for the Cardinals. It'll be a pass out, and it'll be interesting to see where they spot him. But I think he's going to get the 1st down with forward progress. That was Berardi again on the target and catch, and they are going to give him the 1st down. This is their best offensive drive of the day. Back-to-back 1st downs. Inching near enemy territory. Be Lassiter again in the shotgun. Since a man in motion. And looks like it'll be a timeout for Otterbein. Maybe didn't like what they see. So they're going to talk it over. While they talk it over, we're gonna go to break here at Memorial Stadium.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see.
D-E-P-R.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale.
Bipolar?
Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-6...
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium. This is Chance Burke, and we have a 1st down and 10 here for the Cardinals in their own territory. It'll be a pass almost intercepted. Lassiter lucky to not have that one intercepted. So it'll be 2nd and 10.
Second down 10.
It's been a good drive for the Otterbein offense. Hoping to turn it into a score to try and bring this deficit to under 3 possessions. Be Lassiter in the gun again, sending Burton in motion. Now back the other way. Here's the snap. Run up the middle. Will get a couple of yards. That was you wish him way on the run. And there it's going to be a 3rd and 8 here for the Cardinal offense. Like I said earlier, they're converting on 19% of their 3rd down. So numbers say that 3rd down is their worst down. So hopefully they can flip the script and get a big-time conversion here and keep their drive going. Lassiter sends you wish him way in motion. It'll be an empty backfield. Here's a snap. And he's looking. He's got to get rid of it. He's got to get rid of it. And he's going to be sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a huge loss for the Cardinals as he gets sacked down at their own 22-yard line. If you're Lassiter right there, you got to just get rid of it. Throw it out of bounds, or you can't take a sack that big. Now the chance of pinning the Yellow Jackets deep in their own territory is very slim. But here's Carson Blank, the reigning Special Teams Player of the Week in the OAC, to punt. It's an awkward-looking punt, and it's not going to go too far. It's going to stay in Cardinal territory, and it will be marked down at the 46-yard line. So about a 20, 25-yard punt.
Baldwin Wallace football, first and 10.
And again, the Yellow Jackets will have good field position. We'll see if the Cardinal defense can make another stop here. Be Marisek in the shotgun. Likely see a lot of runs. But here's play action, and he's going to just get rid of it. Smart play there by Marisek.
Intended for Jonah Schrock.
Huge pressure there by the front of the Cardinal defense, and he has to get rid of it. So good start here by the Cardinal defense, forcing a 2nd and 10. We'll see if they elect to go back to the passing game, or if they'll try to make it 3rd and manageable with a solid run here. And they will elect to go to the running game, and won't be a huge gain here. I'll say it's about a gain of 2 or 3. So if you're the Cardinal defense, this is exactly what you want to see. You're one play away from forcing a punt or a possible 4th down attempt. It'll be interesting to see what they do. The running game has been dominant all game. But with a 3rd and 7, likely see a pass here from Marisek. Be out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. Looks like maybe false start here on the offense, so it'll make it a 3rd and 12. Another huge break for the Cardinals, pushing the Yellow Jackets back into their own territory.
5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat 3rd down.
Excuse me, sorry. It'll be at the Otterbein 49, so almost into Yellow Jacket territory here at midfield. Be 3rd and 13 here.
3rd down 13.
Here's Marisek in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion. Out into the flats, and he is taken down quickly. And that is number 3. Broomfield bringing him down quickly at midfield. That'll be a loss of 1. And the Cardinal defense shows up and shows out. And they're going to force a punt. Hopefully give their offense another chance to go score before halftime.
Joseph Evans in punt formation. Carlos Alamo back deep for Otterbein.
Otterbein has Carlos Alamo back deep to return. A big play by him would be crucial for the Otterbein offense. But it looks like this punt's going to be downed at what a play by the special teams for Baldwin Wallace, and they're going to mark the ball down at the 1 yard line. So the Otterbein offense, along with their struggles, are going to have to go the length of the field to score in this first half. The refs are talking it over, so possibly maybe a touchback. Maybe one of the Yellow Jackets stepped in bounds while saving it, but looks like they are going to mark it down.
Possess the ball at the line. Ball's 1st and 10.
Just a little clarification there for the refs. They are going to mark it down inside the 1 yard line. So it wasn't a touchback by the Yellow Jackets. So dangerous here. Young quarterback. Last thing you want to do is take a safety here. Be a shotgun snap. It is going to be a pass. And it is going to be incomplete. Intended for Armani Burton over the middle.
Pass incomplete, intended for Armani Burton.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 from inside their own 1 yard line. You got to think, even if you punt here, you want to at least give your punter some room to kick the ball. But it looks like they're going to be in the shotgun again. He's got a single man here on the near side. Be a one-on-one matchup. Sends a man in motion. Now Lassiter. Here's the snap. It'll be a run up the middle and maybe a gain of a couple. They're going to mark him down at the 3 yard line. So a little breathing room if you're Lassiter in the offense. But like I said earlier, you want to give your punter at least a little more room than 3 yards, especially with all the block punts Otterbein has allowed all season. But here's 3rd down and 8 for Lassiter in his own end zone. Looks like a lot of one-on-one matchups here. Wouldn't be surprised to see a deep ball. But it's going to be an inside handoff, and it's going to be a big gain. But it will be short of the 1st down. But good gain to give your punter some breathing room. And it looks like Coach Z might be going for it here. No, here comes the punt team. Looks like maybe he thought about going for it, but backed up in your territory so much, it's probably the smart play to go ahead and punt it. So here comes Blank again.
Carson Blank in punt formation.
From his own end zone again. Hopefully he can get the punt off. Slow snap. Gets the punt off. And it will be fair caught at the Otterbein 40 yard line. So again, the Yellow Jacket offense with amazing field position with just over 5 minutes to go here in the first half. The Cardinal defense stopped them last time, so hopefully they can get another stop here and give the offense another chance to score before the half. But with how dominant this Yellow Jacket offense has been, it'll be interesting to see if the Cardinals can make another stop. Here's Marisek. It'll be a inside handoff, and he will be wrapped up quick.
Victor Ford, the ball carrier.
That's Ford, one part of the two-headed monster, averaging 67 yards per game, 4 touchdowns on the year. It seems since the first quarter, the Cardinal defense has adjusted to the inside run. But it looks like we might have a timeout here by the Yellow Jackets or the Cardinals. Actually won't be a timeout. Not sure what that was. Maybe just a clarification on what went down. But backed up. Now it'll be a 2nd and 10, 11 yards here for Marisek in the offense. Marisek out of the shotgun. It's a pass. And he's got a man, low pass, but he makes the catch. And it'll be a gain of about 4 or 5. And that's Ford again coming up in the passing game. So it'll be a 3rd down here.
36-yard line.
Be a manageable third down here if they can convert. If you're the Cardinals, this is exactly where you want to be. You're one play away from forcing a punt or a fourth down attempt. Marisek with two guys on each side. It'd be another pass. Oh, no, it's a QB run up the middle, and they're going to give him the first down. It's kind of the same play we saw in the first drive. Marisek just takes right up the middle, and it's going to be good enough to get a new set of downs here for the Yellow Jackets. So now it'll be 1st and 10, and they're going to be at the 30-yard line. So likely we'll see a score here for the Yellow Jackets. If you're the Cardinals, want to see if you can hold them to a field goal. Spin move there by Marisek. Good move, and it's going to get him a gain of about 5 or 6. Looks like a sack for the Cardinals, but a good move there by Marisek turns into a positive gain for the Yellow Jacket offense.
Gain of 5 to the 24, 2nd down 5.
Be 2nd down and 5, almost inside the red zone here for the Yellow Jacket offense and Marisek. Be in the shotgun here, sends a man in motion. Here's the snap. It'll be a run up the middle, and he is tackled by Carlos Alamo.
Victor Ford, the ball carrier.
Looks like he was going to get a touchdown out of the play, but Alamo with a big-time open field tackle.
Carlos Alamo,
and they're going to be marked down at the 17-yard line. Good enough to get a new set of downs, but big-time play there by Alamo to save a score.
17-yard line, 1st and 10, Baldwin Wallace.
Now just inside 3 minutes left to play. And another short gain here
Ford,
for Ford.
Randy Cochran on the
Maybe
tackle,
trying to run the clock down, eliminating another chance for the Cardinal offense to go and score before the half. It'll be a 2nd and 9 inside the red zone. Wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a play action. With how this game's gone, I wouldn't be surprised that the Cardinals are expecting a run here. And here's a run, and he's going to be pulled down. Another big-time open field play, that time by Cochran Jr.
Randy Cochran on the stop for Otterbein.
So it'll be, again, a long third down here for Baldwin Wallace.
3rd down 8.
They just converted a 3rd and 7. And they've been good on 3rd down all game and all season, converting on 40%. But we'll see what they do here. After 2 straight run plays, and with it being 3rd and 8, likely see a pass. Here, Marisek with an empty backfield. Look out for the QB keeper, though. Almost intercepted.
Joey Marisek's pass.
Don't really know what Marisek saw there.
For Darius Stokes.
Looked like Stokes was in triple coverage, but a big stop there by the Cardinal offense is going to force a field goal attempt here by Baldwin Wallace. Be the first field goal attempt between either team, and this one will be a 32-yard attempt for Evans. Looking to make this game 24-0 just before the half. And the kick is good.
Kick is good.
So Baldwin Wallace scores yet again. Still a 3-possession game.
1:26 second quarter. Baldwin Wallace 24, Otterbein 0.
But Otterbein's got to make some noise on offense if they want to come back. If you're Otterbein, you know, the last thing you want to do is not score here and then let Baldwin Wallace get it in the second half and rack up some more points on you. So even with 1 minute and 26 seconds left, I'd like to see Otterbein be aggressive here and try to get a score before the end of the half. And once again, it'll be Cochran Jr. and Broomfield back to receive for the Cardinals. A big return for them.
Evans to kick off for Baldwin Wallace.
Would be big time here for the Cardinals.
Randy Cochran and Rashawn Broomfield back deep for Otterbein.
Here's the kick. And it will be it's going to go out of bounds. So a little bit of a break there for Otterbein, as they should get the ball at the 35-yard line. So 1 minute and 26 seconds left, and should be 65 yards to go. Hopefully we'll see an aggressive play here by the Cardinals, as the ref marks it down at the 35-yard line.
Free kick. Out of bounds.
Give Lassiter a chance to show off his throwing power and his skill as a passer. Empty backfield.
Ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Be Lassiter in the shotgun.
Cardinals.
And it's going to be a QB run, and he's going to be pulled down after about a yard. So not much going there as the clock continues to tick down. We'll see what Schaefer and the Cardinals want to do here.
Jonathan Dixon on the stop for Baldwin Wallace.
Looks like Lassiter will be alone in the backfield yet again.
36, second down 9.
Maybe see a passing play here. Here's a snap. Quick pass out to the flats, and that is Armani Burton on the catch. About a catch of 4 or 5 yards. Makes it 3rd and manageable with just under 40 seconds to go left in the half. Looks like the Cardinal offense is not in too big of a hurry. So likely won't see an attempt to score here. Just trying to run out the clock so the Yellow Jackets don't get another chance to score on them before the end of the half. Burton in motion. Here's the snap. Lassiter a lot of time, and it's going to be a first down, caught at midfield.
Cade Lassiter's pass complete.
That's number 84, Vincent Berardi. And with 8 seconds left, looks like Coach Z is going to call a timeout.
Otterbein.
So might see a Hail Mary attempt here with 8 seconds left. See if Lassiter can throw it down the field and make a lucky catch here before the half ends. If you're the Yellow Jacket defense, probably see a prevent formation. A lot of people back to prevent the score. But here comes the Cardinal defense, or offense, here at midfield. And it'll be an empty backfield there for Lassiter here in his first game starting. We'll see if they decide to chuck up a Hail Mary. Maybe see a little Doug Flutie action here. Here's the snap. And he will be wrapped up quick. No shot at a Hail Mary. And time will expire here in the first half at Memorial Stadium.
Sacked by Jordan Smith on the play.
After 1 half of play, Baldwin Wallace is in very much control of this game with a score of 24-0. And if you're the Cardinals,
Baldwin Wallace 24, Otterbein 0.
halftime's got to be talked about getting some momentum on offense to come out in the second half and hopefully put some score up on the board. We've seen some big-time plays by the Yellow Jackets all game. And off up the middle, and he's going to take off again for another big gain up the middle for the Yellow Jackets. Will be talked about over halftime. But as we move into halftime, this has been Chance Burke on Home of the Cardinals here on Boxcast TV.
Otterbein has made me who I am because it's helped me to really find myself.
Otterbein has given me lots of opportunities to kind of flourish.
The Otterbein experience worth it for me is how personalized the classes are and everything, and how much of a connection I have with all my professors.
Knowing your community and like being involved with the community makes a big difference in how you experience life.
I'm really grateful that I got to meet all the amazing faculty and staff here and those who took a chance on me. It made me feel very comfortable. I was able to do things I would typically not do.
You get to know your professors, and I think that's something that I love the most.
Otterbein has definitely made me a lot more confident in myself.
The greatest things about Otterbein is it really gives you that chance to stand out and make a difference.
I transferred to Otterbein my junior year. The first week was first flight. I met a few friends who were also transfer students, and we did the Snyder donut run. I had no idea what it was, but I remember being like, okay, I want a donut, so I'm doing it.
I think my favorite things that I'll take away from college are being on the team. Obviously, being on the equestrian team was a huge part of it. I did a bunch of things that got me involved, so I'm proud of myself in that because I wasn't very involved in high school.
It was such a big accomplishment for me to be just recognized on the homecoming court. The reason why I applied was not only for myself, but I also wanted to represent people of color in the court as well. I would like to thank my dear, dear work mom, Kelly Miller. She is someone who has been very supportive and there for me since day one.
Melissa Gilbert, she has been there every step of the way and helped me through being a Cardinal Corps leader to just daily things.
Dr. Sin has been supportive to me since my freshman year.
I would have to thank Meredith Meyer, Dr. Meyer, my psychology advisor. I adore her. She is one of my favorite professors I've ever had, and I really think she's helped me find my path here at Otterbein, but also beyond Otterbein.
My parents have been there for me every step of the way. Not even my parents, but my family in general.
Whoever donated this gorgeous, gorgeous animal, I love him dearly. All the horses that we have here that are owned by Otterbein have been donated, and we can't do this without generosity.
I want to say to all the donors that have supported me, thank you so much. I was very fortunate to receive the Opportunity Scholarship. I am now able to pursue my dream of becoming a college counselor in the future.
I would say to a donor, thank you for donating to our campus and giving us many opportunities that we've had. And I don't believe I would be where I am today without the donations from donors.
Thank you for all the donors and all of what their support also means, and it gives us a lot of opportunities.
You belong here. Trust me, there's a place for you here at Otterbein University.
I was scared to transfer, but it really was one of the best decisions I've made in my college career.
Coming from a small town, I think coming to Westerville has given me the chance to meet people from different backgrounds, which has helped me find new ways of thinking and new ways of understanding the world around me.
I just love how close-knit we are, the community here.
It feels like there's this own campus vibe, right when you get on Otterbein. I definitely felt it after I toured here the first time.
I'm definitely gonna miss my experience here at Otterbein, and I'm truly grateful for the people that I've met because they'll be in my life forever, so I'm truly grateful for it.
It's probably gonna be the best 4 years, and it really is a shame that it's ending so soon. During COVID, we lost 2 years, so I think that it ends so soon.
The one thing that every Otterbein student has had in common since 1871 is that they have lived, worked, and taken classes in Towers Hall. When the building was built, it had circular wooden staircases to get from floor to floor. We are told that the children of the janitors who used to live in the basement would frequently climb to the top of the building and slide down the banister. Back in those days, when there was nothing cutting off the wall, there were windows in the stairwells. Here you can see the remains of one of the openings. An interesting story about the staircases: when the fire code required that cement staircases be put in, the bid was put out to local contractors, and there was one local contractor that came back with a bid that was half of what everybody else had offered. They were a respectable business. There was no reason to think that they were cheating the university, so obviously that's the one that we went with. It turns out that they only gave us an estimate for one staircase, not the two that were required. However, it was their fault, not ours, and so they made good, and for that reason, we got two staircases for the price of one. Here on the second floor, there's a lot to talk about. To my left here is the curved wall that is all the remains of the university chapel. It was interesting in the chapel days that what would happen is the freshmen and sophomores would be banished to the upper balcony because the juniors and seniors, being the serious scholars that they were, wanted to be down on the ground level close to the faculty. These days, I think it's safe to say that the seniors would be in the very back of the chapel up against this curved wall. On the other side of the second floor, we have what was the very first library for the university. It was first organized by Professor, later President, George Scott, and Tirzah Barnes, Otterbein's first official librarian. Books were cataloged under the new Dewey Decimal System and were available to check out during the 2 to 4 hours each week that the library was open. Originally, there were separate hours for the men and women to use the library, but by the start of the 20th century, it was a coeducational facility. Coming back to the curved wall, this is one of my favorite projects because I can proudly say I had a bit of a hand in it. When Dr. DeVore, our 19th president, was set to retire, we were looking for ways to honor him. And one of the things that we'd always talked about doing was a president's gallery to honor the men who had led this university over the years. So, looking at this lovely curved wall, the last remnant of the chapel, it was decided that this would be the perfect place to set up and create the gallery. The text was written by former President Dr. Thomas Jefferson Kerr, based on a program that he did for the Westerville Historical Society several years prior to that. I pulled together a bunch of photographs, and thanks to the wonderful folks in marketing and institutional advancement, we were able to come up with what they called the surfboards to mount everything. You'll notice that these are reminiscent of the windows that you see throughout Towers Hall. A president goes on the wall after they have retired. Dr. Crendell is therefore the most recent one. Dr. Comerford will not go up until after he is retired. On the third floor of Towers Hall, the university gave the 4 literary societies rooms. That's all they gave them, empty rooms, and said, you can outfit them. At the time of the construction, there were now 4 of the literary societies, 2 for the men and 2 for the ladies. We start down here with the Clyredian room for the ladies, today faculty offices. On the other side, the Philophronian room for the men. This one is today a dance studio. As you walk down the hall, you will notice on both sides large class composites. Back in the days when the school was small enough that you could get the entire university into one frame, it was very common that at the end of the year, everyone's senior photo would go into one of these large composites, and then they would live here in Towers Hall. Finally, at the end of the hallway, we get to the last 2 rooms. The Philalethian Literary Society for the ladies here on the right. Again, this is all faculty offices today. And then on the left, the Philomathian room, the last of the intact literary societies. Let's take a peek and see what it looks like. I hereby call this meeting of the Philomathian Literary Society to order. Of course, if this were a real literary society meeting, I would be woefully underdressed and probably fined about 25 cents, which was a lot of money in the 19th century. On the other hand, as you look around the room and you see the trappings with which they furnished their hall, you have to imagine that it was a pretty lucrative group. The chairs are all original to the early 20th century. The stained glass windows probably predate that into the 19th century. But the overall look of the room was designed by Columbus architect, actually Westerville architect, Frank Packard. The Philomathian room was used by the literary societies until the 1920s. At that point, really, the fraternities and sororities were killing off the literary societies. After the society closed up, this was used as a classroom and a meeting room. For a long time, it was used as storage. And then finally, in the 1980s, the aforementioned Dr. Harold Hancock, along with a handful of other faculty members, including biology professor Gene Willis, got together, raised funds, and restored the room to its rightful early 20th century look. The room has been used ever since then for special occasions, concerts, classroom work, lectures, and occasionally a historical video. On the left side of the entrance to the Philophronian room, you will notice a janitor's closet. And if you can sneak in the janitor's closet like we have, you will see this old safe. We really don't know much about the history of it. I would assume it went with the Philophronian room. But one thing we do know is today, it guards and protects our air conditioning system. Not a lot of folks get to make it up to the very top of Towers Hall into the attic. There's not much to see up here. It is literally just an attic. But that hasn't stopped students over the years from coming up here and leaving their mark. Really, the best thing to do when you're up here is go to the back corner and check out the old bell ringing mechanism. That is what controlled the Towers Hall bell for many years. And if you get a chance, check out the west-facing windows. It's one of the best views across the campus. To get to the very top of campus, you'd have to climb this ladder to get up to the cupola on the very top of the Towers Hall roof. What do you think, Steve? Want to go up there and get a shot? Go.
Going to extremes parenting your teen? It might be time to take a new approach. Visit boystown.org/parenting. We've got parenting guides, articles, videos, quick tips, and even live parent talks with Boys Town experts. Boys Town, take your parenting skills to new heights.
Pick out all your jammies. Good job. Those go in the very top drawer.
Top drawer.
Since the moment you were born, I've made 1,000 wishes. Wishes for your future. In a world that's changing fast. For all of the things you may one day do play and laugh. Do win and lose. Do learn from your mistakes. And challenge yourself to grow. Do not be afraid. Or make decisions based in fear. Do it all with confidence and with kindness and strength. Do call your mom and ask her for advice. And always do your best to remember that no matter what you do in this life, what matters to me is that you keep doing it. I love you always, Mom.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Oops. Uh-oh.
Get on top of it before they do. Every 24 minutes, tipped furniture or a falling TV sends an injured child to the emergency room. Preventing tip-over incidents is easy, inexpensive, and only takes 5 minutes. Learn how to secure your furniture and TVs to protect children at anchorit.gov.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see.
D-E-P-R.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale. Bipolar? Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
Since the moment you were born, I've made 1,000.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium. This is Chance Burke coming in for the second half of this matchup between the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets and the Otterbein Cardinals. The first half ended in a 24-0 lead for the Yellow Jackets, and a lot of that was thanks to their rushing game led by Victor Ford Jr. He had 63 yards in the first half, 1 touchdown, and the quarterback Joey Marasek also had a touchdown while also bringing up 46 yards in the running game. Yellow Jackets will get the ball first after the Cardinals elected to receive the ball in the first half after winning the coin toss. So Yellow Jackets will have another chance to come out and add some more points to their scoreboard. Got 40 seconds left before kickoff here in the second half. The Otterbein offense needs to come out with a different mindset. They haven't had a score yet this game, and haven't had a lot of success. So coming in with a different mindset, maybe a different game plan to try and, come back, put some points on the scoreboard, and hopefully bring this margin from 3 scores to maybe 2, maybe 1, and maybe tie the game ultimately at the end of this game. But we're about to get ready for the kickoff. Be Otterbein's first time kicking off this game. And we'll get started here in the second half. We'll see if the Yellow Jackets' momentum can carry over into the second half of this game. As the Cardinals sway and get ready for the kick. Here starts the second half. Line drive kick. It'll be fielded around the 3-yard line, and a decent return. Good return out to the 30-yard line.
Tyrone Singleton on the return for Baldwin Wallace.
Be solid starting field position for this dominant Yellow Jacket offense led by Marasek and the running threat. See where they spot him. Going to spot him right at the, looks like maybe a penalty is pushing it back. Be interesting.
Holding was the call against Baldwin Wallace.
Holding against the receiving team is going to push it back to the 20-yard line, so wipe away the good return. It'll be starting field position from inside their 20 here for the Yellow Jackets to start off the second half.
Penalty will mark the ball back to the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, Baldwin Wallace.
See the refs kind of clarify what's happening. But we should get started here pretty soon. 14 minutes, 51 seconds to go here in the second half. Marasek out of the shotgun, puts a man in motion. Dropped a towel. Here's a run, and not too much there. Good tackle there by Cochran Jr. That's the senior DJ Griffiths on the carry, as he's going to head to the sideline after a gain of about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8 here for the Yellow Jacket offense. Might see a pass play here. Marisek was very dominant in the first half with his legs, so wouldn't be surprised if we saw a designed QB run. Shotgun snap here for Marisek. It'll be another handoff. Hit quickly, and the Otterbein defense showing up quick in the first half. But it looks like maybe a face mask here, and it might be going.
Tyrone Singleton on the carry.
Personal foul, number 8, Otterbein. Face mask, 15-yard penalty.
They are going to call a face mask here on number 8. So you came out hot, but with the personal foul, it's going to basically eliminate the hot start and give the momentum back to the Yellow Jackets. Looks like they're going to mark the ball at the 42-yard line. So a big-time turn of events here with just over 14 minutes to go in the second half. Be a play-action pass here for Marisek. Going deep. He's got a man and overthrown. Alamo and Cochran Jr. there defensively via overthrow. Another break there for the Cardinals. Be 2nd down and 10. I will say the defense looks a lot better than they did in the first half. Even with the personal foul, they came out and they gotta stop here on 1st down. See if they can continue doing that this drive. Be a inside handoff. It'll be a gain of about 3 or 4.
Griffiths, the ball carrier.
And that was Griffiths again.
Randy Cochran on the
They've been
tackle
looking to
for
him all
Otterbein.
game. He had 18 yards and a touchdown in the first half.
Gain to the 41-yard line.
Looking to keep building on the stat sheet here in the second half, but it looks like maybe a slight limp for Griffiths as he heads to the sideline. We'll see if maybe he takes a break on the next couple of plays. Here's shotgun snap. Scrambling out of the pocket, looking downfield, and it is almost intercepted. So close. Coverage by Zach Heimer, the linebacker. Just in and out of the hands. That was the big stop that they needed. But here comes the punt team for the Yellow Jackets. Cardinals come out quick and get the stop. So we'll get to see if their offense also flip the script and maybe get some momentum from them coming into this third quarter. Here's the punt. Low snap. Gets the punt off. Pretty good looking punt. Be fair caught at the 19-yard line by Alamo. And we'll get to see Lassiter and the Otterbein offense take back over and hopefully use the momentum that they got from their defense to go down and score and bring this game into a 2-game margin instead of a three-score margin. As the Otterbein offense takes the field, it'll be interesting to see what their game plan is. They had a lot of running attacks with the freshman quarterback in the first half, but they did see signs of success in the passing game, so it'll be very interesting. Man in motion back the other way. Shotgun snap to Lassiter. It'll be a handoff, and he'll bounce outside, but ultimately will be wrapped up behind the line. It'll be a loss of about 1 yard. Not the way you'd want to start if you're the Cardinals. Be 2nd down and 11. We'll see what they do here.
Hasim Rashid on the tackle for Baldwin Wallace.
Looks like Lassiter will be shotgun with Uwishimwe to his left. We'll see what he does here. Puts a man in motion. Possible single coverage to the near side. Here's shotgun snap. It's going to be a pass. Lassiter is almost intercepted by 2 different Yellow Jackets, tipped around, but ultimately falls to the ground incomplete. A big-time break for Lassiter and the Cardinal offense. Get another shot here, 3rd and 11. Just thankful that that wasn't intercepted. That could have turned into a score, and it would have turned into major field position here for the Yellow Jacket offense. Looks like the Cardinals have trips right to the far side. Empty backfield here for Lassiter. Single coverage to the near side. It's going to be a QB run, and he's going to go up the middle, but it looks like he may be just short, a couple yards short. A nice gain, but with it being 3rd and 11, it's going to come up short. But if you're the Cardinals, maybe turn to the QB run more. We saw in the passing game nearly intercepted. Thankful to be able to punt this ball and hopefully pin them back in their own territory. But maybe if you're the Cardinal offense, turn more to QB runs. They've had a lot of success in this game with those. But here comes Carson Blank to punt. Slow getting it off, but he did get it off, and it's going to be fair caught in Yellow Jacket territory at the 41-yard line. So we'll get to see the Cardinal defense take the field again against this Yellow Jacket offense. We'll see if they can't come back out and get another stop.
Baldwin Wallace football, 1st and 10.
They were inches away from an interception that would have led to good field position and possibly a score last possession. So hopefully they can build on some of the momentum they had last possession and make a big-time stop here. Marasek handoff. It's going to be, there's a flag on the play after a gain of about 2. Be interesting to see maybe holding. We'll see what the call is.
Penalty marker on the play.
Holding, number 68.
We'll be holding on the offense.
10-yard penalty.
So it'll back it up, erase the 2-yard gain, so it'll be 2nd down and should be 20. So another break here by the Cardinal defense. Or 1st and 20, I'm sorry.
Penalty marks the ball back to the 31-yard line.
Now with a 1st and long, hopefully the Cardinals can build off of the momentum. Make a big-time stop here. Man in motion, they're going to call a false start. Another mistake here by Baldwin Wallace, backing them up even more. So it'll be 1st and 25. As they continue to shoot themselves in the foot, backing themselves up deeper into their own territory.
Penalty marks the ball back to the
I'll mark the ball at about the
26
25-yard line. 1st and 25 here for the Yellow Jackets. If you're the Cardinals, this is exactly what you want. As long as you contain them and make big-time plays here, you should be able to force a punt. Little pitch and catch there.
Pass complete.
Gain of a few yards. They're going to mark it down at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 20.
Be 2nd and 20, so a gain of 5 there. Still 2nd and long. See if the Cardinals can't make a big-time stop here, maybe force an incomplete pass. Be Marasek again, shotgun. And he's going to be, no, he evades the sack, and he's going to run. And he's going to get into Cardinal territory, and he slides down. Another big-time play using his legs by Marasek, and he's done that all game. So the 1st and 25 turns into a new set of downs for the Yellow Jackets. And a big-time letdown for the defense of the Cardinals. Had a chance to stop them and hold them. But after Marasek evades the sack, it was all open field for him. Marasek's, muffed, low snap, and he's going to get sacked. Back down at the 28, so another huge break for the Cardinals. So it basically erases the big run there by Marasek, and they're going to mark him down at the 31-yard line. So the Cardinals have another chance to stop the Yellow Jackets in their own territory after a big-time loss on the low snap. If you're the Cardinals defense, very thankful you get another chance to make up for the big play they just gave up. A Be another run here by Marasek and another big gain.
Dirk Hutchinson on the carry.
I'm sorry, that was Hutchison on the
Howard,
carry.
Carlos Alamo on the stop for
Marasek was on the sideline. Good play there by Hutchison.
To the 45, third down, 18.
Be third down and 18, but inching closer into Otterbein territory. Big time stop here for the Cardinals would lead to a punt or possibly a fourth down attempt, depending on how much yards they get here. Marasek in the shotgun, quick pass. Looks like he's got blockers, but he's going to be tackled short. And it looks like
Joey Marasek's pass complete.
Tayon Howard on the tackle.
Penalty marker on the play.
There's a penalty marker.
Sideline warning on Otterbein. Sideline warning.
It's just a sideline warning on Otterbein. So it won't affect the play. So we should see the punt team here for Baldwin Wallace, and we do. Back-to-back stops here for the Cardinal defense, looking a lot better than they did in the first half.
Gain is to the Otterbein 48-yard line, fourth down, 11.
Now if the Cardinal offense can get something, get some sort of momentum and put some type of scoring on the board, maybe inch back into this game and possible comeback. But here's a punt, good punt, and it's going to be down at the about 7-8 yard line there for the Cardinals. So another good punt there by Baldwin Wallace, pinning the Otterbein offense deep in their own territory. They had the one that pinned them inside their own 1 yard line in the first half. So we'll see how the Otterbein offense reacts to being on their own 7 yard line.
First and 10 Cardinals.
Be another chance for freshman quarterback Caden Lassiter to prove himself. Had a rushing touchdown last game, but has yet to put any points on the scoreboard this game in his first game starting. But he's in the shotgun. It'll be a inside handoff. Go for maybe a yard or two. Be Wishamway on the carry. He's been their main source of offense. He had 22 yards in the first half.
Gain to the 9-yard line, second down, 8.
Be second down and 8 here for the Cardinal offense. Maybe look more to the rushing attack with the quarterback. We'll see what they do here. Pistol formation. Will be another run up the middle. Decent gain here. Another run by Uwishamway. And it'll be third and manageable. Should be about 3rd and 3. Looks like the Otterbein offense is hurrying up. Empty backfield here for Lassiter. And it looks like Baldwin Wallace is just going to call a timeout.
Timeout. Baldwin Wallace. That's their first of the half.
They didn't like how they looked against the fast-acting offense, so they're going to call a timeout. And we're going to take a break here on Bobcast TV, the home of the Cardinals.
Every day I felt worse. I didn't even want to get out of bed. You're feeling overwhelmed all the time.
It wasn't just school or home. It was everything. I didn't think anyone understood.
Turns out, I had the strength to get myself back. More strength than I knew.
I only needed a new way to see things. A new way to see myself.
Just needed to take that first step.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium. This is a big-time third down here for the Cardinal offense, and they're going to run here with Lassiter. Gets to the outside, and it'll be interesting where they spot him. Looks like he should get the first down. And they are going to give him the first down. Big-time play by Lassiter to extend the drive. And we'll see if this can't turn into momentum going forward.
Cardinals.
Got Lassiter in the backfield. Shotgun. Here's the snap. Play action. All the time in the world. Now scrambling out of the pocket. He's going to look for Burton. Caught at the 20-yard line and tackled just shortly after. Going to mark him around the 21. Not a bad first down play, gain of 3 or 4 yards there. So we see the Otterbein offense hurry up again. Run here by Uwishimwe. Going to be tackled, and it should be about 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4.
Jordan Smith on the tackle for Baldwin Wallace, 3rd down.
Cardinal offense maybe had a come to Jesus talk at halftime. Total change of game plan here. Pass out to Burton, and looks like he may be just a bit short. No, they're going to give him the first down. He got it.
Play gain to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10
Another
Cardinals.
big-time play by the Cardinals to extend the drive. If they keep this up, it's going to be a long drive, but it could turn into success here for the Otterbein offense. We got Lassiter in the backfield. He's got trips to the far side. Looks like Uwishimwe in the backfield. Sends a man in motion. Here's the snap. It'll be an inside handoff, and it won't be going very far. They're going to mark him back down at the line of scrimmage, so no gain or loss on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Asim Rashid on the tackle for Baldwin Wallace.
Be empty backfield here for Lassiter. Again, going hurry up, and I think everybody jumped there on the false start. Every single one of the wide receivers to the far side were mid-route before the snap was even
False start. Number
processed.
83 and number 84 on Otterbein. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat 2nd down.
So it'll be 2nd down and 15 now at the false start. One of those plays you wish you had back. Shooting yourself in the foot there.
Penalty will mark the ball back to the 23-yard line, 2nd and 15.
So now a change of play here. Got Lassiter in the shotgun. Sends Mangy in motion. Kind of looks like the same play they were about to run. Inside draw. Not a bad play. It'll be 3rd and long.
Jay Bradley, the ball carrier.
Jay Bradley on the carry, and now Uwishimwe comes back into the game for his 3rd and long. Looks like they got back to the original line of scrimmage, so it'll be 3rd down and 10. Got one-on-one coverage here on the near side. Sending a man in motion. Here's Lassiter. See what they can do here on 3rd down. Lassiter to pass. He's got a man open. Uwishimwe, and a 1st down and more here for the Cardinals as they continue on this drive. Continue finding success in the passing game. Again, they're going to hurry up. Here's Lassiter in the pistol. It's going to be a run here, and he's going to be immediately brought down hard. And it looks like he maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd down and 10 here for the Cardinals.
No gain on the play, 2nd down, 10.
The Cardinals' offense has looked a lot different, along with the defense, since halftime. So whatever was talked about during halftime, big-time change here for the Cardinals in the 2nd half, making big-time plays on offense and on defense. And hopefully they can drive down the field and bring this game to closer than 24 points. Be another pass play for Lassiter. Short pass. It's kind of low and behind him. So it'll be 3rd down and 10. Another big 3rd down here for the Cardinals. They're 3 for 3 on the drive. Coming into the game, they were 19% on the season. But the percentage will likely change after this drive alone. 3 for 3. They just converted on a 3rd and 10. So they'll be looking to do the same thing here. Be Lassiter. Empty back. No, not empty backfield. Uwishimwe in the backfield with them. Here's the snap. Shotgun. Lassiter dropping back to the other sideline. It is incomplete, so Otterbein will be forced to punt after a 4th and 10. Intended for Broomfield, but overthrown, out of the reach. Will be forced to punt. It looked good at the beginning, but ultimately the false start pushed them back and kind of shot themselves in the foot there, but looks a lot better than the offense did in the first half. So maybe once they get the ball back, maybe the momentum can build up and maybe they can go put something on the scoreboard here. But here's Otterbein to punt. Slow snap. Gets the punt off. Looks like it'll be fair caught down at the 25-yard line as we see Baldwin Wallace take back over at the offensive end.
The 25-yard line, 1st and 10, Baldwin Wallace.
The Cardinal defenses came out with back-to-back stops. They'll be looking to do the same here. Hopefully make a big play, maybe force a turnover and set your offense up so they can score. But we'll see here. Marisek in the backfield. Here's the snap. It'll be a play action. Marisek looking downfield. It'll be caught for the first down, about a gain of 15. Maybe Marisek caught by Michael Love for a gain of 15 yards and a first down.
1st and 10, Baldwin Wallace.
Big time play to start the drive. In the first half, it was mostly the rushing game that was killing the Cardinals, but here in the second quarter, they've been looking more towards the passing game. So wouldn't be surprised to see another one here, and they do. Here's Marisek dropping back. Again complete out to the flat to number 80. And he's pushed out by Cochran Jr. after a gain of 5. So it'll be 2nd and 5 here at their own 45-yard line.
Gain of 5 to the 45-yard line.
The Yellow Jacket offense looking very good coming into this drive. Be just a run up the middle, nothing too much. You got Hutchison in at quarterback for the play. Maybe try to catch the Cardinal defense off sides or off guard.
Words on the stop for Otterbein.
Every time he's been in, he's been running the ball, but
46-yard line, 3rd down.
Marisek takes back over at quarterback. Be in the pistol formation, it'll be shotgun. The man to his left. Sends a man in motion. Pressure here by the Cardinals, but just going to be a run up the middle here for Ford Jr.
Ford, the ball carrier.
And he's going to bring it to about a 3rd and 2 here. I'm sorry, 4th and 2. So it'll be a punt here for the Yellow Jacket offense. Another stop here by the Cardinal defense.
Joseph Evans in punt formation. Carlos Alamo back deep for Otterbein.
Another big-time stop by the Cardinal defense as the time is closing in on this 3rd quarter. But here's the punt. And it's a fake punt pass. Incomplete. Baldwin Wallace attempts a little trickery with the fake punt pass. But it is incomplete, so Otterbein will take over in enemy territory. Maybe trying to catch the defense off guard, but it looks like the special teams of Baldwin Wallace wasn't on the same page. Or it could have been a 4th down conversion.
1st and 10, Cardinals.
But here comes the Cardinal offense taking over. First time in enemy territory today here at the 48-yard line. And if they can recreate what they did last possession, at least give themselves a chance at a field goal here to cut it down to 3 touchdowns. Here's Lassiter to pass. It'll be caught at the 40-yard line. It'll be caught by number 45. That's Declan Jewett.
2nd down, 10.
They're going to call it incomplete, actually. Looks like he caught it, but must have hit the ground, so it's 2nd down and 10 here for the Cardinal offense. Looked like a decent game there on 1st down, but called back. So it looks like another empty backfield here. Sends a man in motion. He's going to run, and he is dragged down by his feet after getting back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Cardinals. after starting with great field position, their best field position of the day. With 17 seconds left to go in the quarter, might see him run out the clock to better prepare for this play. Now inside 10 seconds. Now inside 5. Looks like maybe they were just trying to catch Baldwin Wallace off sides, and they're not going to do it. So we're going to go into the third quarter. No scoring done in the third quarter by either team, so it will remain 24-0 here at Memorial Stadium. And this is Chance Burke here at home of the Cardinals here on Boxcast TV as we take a break heading into the fourth quarter.
Unlike other health concerns, mental illness is not always easy to see.
D-E-P-R.
Mental illness doesn't show up on a scale. Bipolar? Sorting out a mental health concern takes professional diagnosis and treatment.
Anxiety. I thought so.
If you or a loved one has a mental health concern, don't go it alone. For 24-hour free and confidential information and treatment referral, call 1-800-662-HELP. Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium. This is Chance Burke, and we are entering the fourth quarter here in a matchup between the Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets and the Otterbein Cardinals. Big time play here for the Cardinals. 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10 from the Baldwin Wallace.
We'll see what they do here. Started off with great field position, but with back-to-back plays of 0, they're facing a 3rd down and 10. Here comes the snap for Lassiter, and he is going to be wrapped up quick. And it'll be another sack for the Yellow Jackets, pushing the Cardinal offense all the way back, and they're going to mark it down at the 44-yard line.
Colin Fairbanks on the sack of Caden Lassiter.
So likely we'll see the punt team here.
Lots of yards back to the 44-yard line. 4th and 18.
Don't see the punter. Here comes the punter onto the field. Maybe cause a little bit of confusion. Here's the punt. Barely gets it off. Good looking punt. It's going to be fielded around the 20-yard line, pushed out at around the 27-yard line as the Yellow Jacket offense takes back over. If you're the Cardinal defense, I mean, you played nearly perfect this half, allowing, forcing 3-and-outs, forcing punts, no scoring whatsoever for the Yellow Jacket offense. You're just hoping that, a big play by you can lead to momentum for your offense so you can get some points on the board. But we'll see Marisek and the Yellow Jacket offense take over from inside their own territory here at the 29-yard line. Marisek in shotgun. He's going to pass. He's going to take off. Pressure by the Cardinals gets to him, and maybe get about a yard out of it after he tries to tuck it and run. So another good play by the Cardinal defense.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Force a 2nd down and 9 here. Maybe see a run here by the Yellow Jackets after the pressure by the Cardinals forced a 1-yard gain on a passing play. But here's Marisek out of the shotgun. It is a run up the middle, and he will be brought down after a gain of about 3. So it should be 3rd and 6 here for the Yellow Jackets, and it gives the Cardinal defense another chance to force a 3-and-out.
Erlante Cousins on the stop for Otterbein.
If you're Baldwin Wallace, I mean, you're up 24 points. You've had success in the passing and rushing game, so really the playbook's open here on the 3rd and 5. So it'll be interesting to see what they choose to do here. And they're going to choose to pass. Marisek out of the pocket, and he's going to run, and he's going to get the 1st down and more, stepping out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Marisek, the ball carrier.
Another potential stop for the Cardinals turns into a new set of downs for the Yellow Jackets after Marisek tucks and runs, which he's done all game. Rushing in general has been the main game plan of the Baldwin Wallace attack here today. Most of their passing attempts, dropbacks, have turned into rushes. Sends a man in motion. It's going to be another pass here by Marasek, and this time he's going to be pulled down, sacked deep in his own backfield, and that sack is by Justin Bartlett. Bartlett has been huge for this defense all season, averaging 8 tackles per game and having 3 sacks on the season, adding another one right there.
Second and 19.
Be 2nd and 19 here for the Yellow Jacket offense. A good chance here for the Cardinal defense to stop them. Be pistol formation for Marasek. Sends a man in motion. And he's going to take off up the middle. Another good running lane here for Marasek as he gets back to right behind the original line of scrimmage. So it should be 3rd and 11 here.
Tennell Edwards and Randy Cochran on the stop.
The offense has completed 40% of their 3rd downs on the season.
Gain the 44-yard line, 3rd down.
But with 3rd and down, likely see a pass play here. With just over 11 minutes here left to go in the game. Marasek sending a man in motion. It will be a pass play. Dropping back. Pressure by Otterbein. Marasek out of the pocket. And he's going to pass it downfield. Just throw it out of bounds. Amazing defense there. Good pressure. Pressure by Erlance Cousins. Main reason for the incompletion, forcing Marasek to throw it out of bounds. And the Cardinal defense once again gets a stop. And it's going to result in a punt. So we'll get to see the Cardinal offense again and see if they can turn the dominant defensive performance of the second half into some points on the scoreboard here. Here goes the punt. It's an awkward looking punt. Bounces back. Gets a Cardinal bounce. And it's going to come back to the around the 38-yard line here for the Cardinals. Pretty good field position. See what they can do with it.
Joseph Evans' punt is down at the Otterbein 38-yard line.
Deep in the game, down 3 possessions. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a lot of passes here.
1st and 10 Cardinals.
They found some success over the game with the passing game. But deep in this game, down a lot of points. They need to start making some noise on the offensive end. Lassiter sends Maggie in motion. Here's a snap, shotgun. Lassiter drops back. A lot of time, looking downfield, and it is caught.
Caden Lassiter's pass complete.
Holds on to it, and that's number 45, Declan Jewett, with a big gain for Otterbein.
Brandon Kelly on the stop for
All the way into Yellow Jacket territory. Another pass play, empty backfield. Looking downfield again, caught. All the way down, 10. Inside the 10-yard line of the Yellow Jackets. Otterbein finally getting some momentum here on the offensive end. They stay in the hurry up.
On the tackle for Baldwin Wallace. 1st and goal, Cardinals.
They're going to be marked at the 10-yard line. It'll be another pass play. It'll be Lassiter takes off running. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2 there. They're going to mark him down at the 8-yard line.
Lassiter, the ball carrier.
Big time plays here by the Otterbein offense, leading to a 2nd and goal here. Looking to put some of their first points on the board in this game.
2nd and goal from the 8.
See what Lassiter and the offense decides to do here. After back-to-back dominant passing performances, might go back to the passing game here. Single coverage there on the far side. Here's the snap. Shotgun. Another pass play, and it is caught. Helmet knocked off of Mengi.
Pass complete to Owen Mengi.
Looks like they're going to mark him down at the 6. Mengi's going to have to come off the field, though. That's a big loss for the Otterbein. Going to have to sit out of play due to his helmet coming off. So now it is 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from the 6.
Now it's getting crucial. You got to at least get a few yards here so you can go for it on 4th down and give yourself a chance to cut the margin down. But Otterbein's going to call a timeout here to talk it over, try to guarantee themselves points here. But we're going to take a break here as Chance Burke, home of the Cardinals, here on Boxcast TV.
Going to extremes parenting your teen? It might be time to take a new approach. Visit boystown.org/parenting. We've got parenting guides, articles, videos, quick tips, and even live parent talks with Boys Town experts. Boys Town, take your parenting skills to new heights.
Welcome back to Memorial Stadium. This is Chance Burke, and we are seeing a 3rd and goal attempt here by Otterbein, trying to get their first points of the game. Be interesting to see what they do. They have trips on the far side. Empty backfield here for the freshman Lassiter. Looks pretty open across the middle of the field. Pressure by, should have been a touchdown. Lassiter gets the ball out quick after heavy pressure, but a dropped pass is going to result in a 4th and goal. And if you're Otterbein, you absolutely need this if you want to come back in this game. With only 9 minutes left to go, field goal ultimately do no good. You need a touchdown here. See you wish him away in the backfield with Lassiter. 3 receivers out to the far side. Single coverage here on the near side. Here's the snap. And he is going to be sacked. Lassiter holds on to the ball, and he's going to be sacked down at the 15-yard line, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So the Cardinals, even after the big-time plays, getting them inside their own 10, or inside the Baldwin Wallace 10, they failed to convert, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. If Otterbein wants to have any chance to come back and win this game, you're going to need a big-time play or big-time turnover here by the defense.
56 on the game. Put 8:56 on the game clock.
Little clarification here by the refs. They're going to add 11 seconds to the game clock. But now we get to see Marisek and this Baldwin Wallace offense retake the field. See if the Cardinal defense can keep it up and shut them out in the second half. Run up the field, ultimately going 1 yard. So a good stop here by the Cardinal defense. Lead to a 2nd and 9 here with just over 8 minutes to go left in the game.
And Bobby Buckler on the tackle for Otterbein. Gain to the 16-yard line.
See what they do here. Up 3 possessions. Probably won't see a lot of high-risk plays. Another run up the middle. Good gain. A big-time hit. They're going to mark them short of the first down, about 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2. Gives the Cardinal defense a chance to force another 3 and out.
Gain to the 22-yard line, 3rd and 2.
Like I said, the Cardinal defense, if they want any chance of coming back and winning this game, they're going to need a big-time stop here and force a 3 and out. Marisek sends a man in motion. Little miscommunication there by Baldwin Wallace. It's going to be a run up the middle, and he will get the first down. So a new set of downs coming for Baldwin Wallace. Entering 7 minutes to go left in this game. Don't expect to see much of a passing game anymore, up by 24 points in the 4th quarter. So if you're Otterbein, stack the box, pinch the linemen. See if you can't force, 3 up, 3 down here. Got Marisek in the shotgun. It actually is a pass. He's going to run it, though, and he's going to try to spin move, but he's going to spin into a group of Cardinals. He's going to be pulled down after about a gain of 1 yard. And here comes in the other quarterback, Hutchison.
Gain of 1 to the 26-yard line, 2nd down 9.
Likely see a run play from him. We'll see what they decide to do. They have 2 on the near side, very near side. But it'll just be a run here by Hutchison, running over an Otterbein defender before being knocked down at the 30-yard line. Hutchison comes in, lays down a big hit, and then will quickly go back to the sideline with Marasek returning to the game.
Gain to the 29-yard line. 3rd down 6.
Be a 3rd down and 6 here for the Cardinals. Another chance to stop him here. They are passing still, so I wouldn't be surprised to see one here. Tried to catch the Cardinals offsides there. Also might see a designed QB run for Marasek. He's been dominant all game. But he drops back all the time in the world, evades some pressure, pass out in the flat, and he is going to get the 1st down and get out of bounds. So another set of downs here for Baldwin Wallace after another conversion here on 3rd down. And that was number 36, George Limburger here. One of the parts of the 2-headed monster here in the run game for Baldwin Wallace, coming up big time in the passing game and setting up Baldwin Wallace with a new set of downs. Now with just over 5 minutes left to go, something needs to happen fast for Otterbein if you want a chance. You got to send the dogs here. Be a run out to the left. I'm sorry, right. Be pushed out of bounds, but a flag on the play. Possible hold. We'll see what they call here. Flag was on the near side. Wasn't a very good play anyway for Baldwin Wallace, but it may be pushed back even further depending on what the flag is.
Illegal motion.
Looks like it'll be a legal motion, so it will be pushed back.
5 yards previous spot. Repeat 1st down.
So it'll be a 1st down and 15 here for Baldwin Wallace.
1st and 15.
See if the Cardinals can come up with a big stop as the clock continues to run. Marasek puts a man in motion, takes the snap, shotgun. It's going to be a Marasek designed run, but he's going to be pulled back fast by the pressure of the Cardinals. Like that was Arlante Cousins there showing up big, and he's been big for this team all season.
Correction, 2nd down 15.
He's 2nd down and 15 here. No gain on the run. We'll see what they do. Nearing close to 4 minutes left in the game. Puts a man in motion. Marasek takes the snap. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be a screen pass going to, looks like it was intended for Limburger.
Pass incomplete. Intended for Tyrone Singleton.
Singleton, my mistake. It's going to be incomplete.
3rd and 15.
Good pressure there by the Cardinal defense. 3rd and 15. Got to think you can get a stop right here and give your offense a chance to go down and get something on the scoreboard before the game's over. We'll see what the Yellow Jackets decide to do. Marasek takes the snap, drops back to pass. All the time in the world, looks downfield, wide open man, and little overthrown, will be pushed out of bounds. Good coverage there by Tayon Howard. So they will be forced to punt, and it'll give the Otterbein offense another chance to go out and see if they can score some points. If you're Otterbein, a lot to like from your defense in the second half, though. Gave up 24 points and a lot of rushing in the first half, but have yet to give up a score in the second half, so a lot to like. Maybe give you some notes on what to prepare for and what the game plan should look like for games in the future. But for the Otterbein offense, they've yet to score. But with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left to go in the game, likely see a lot of shots downfield and see if they can't put something on the scoreboard before time expires. And here comes the offense. Be first down and 10 from their own 17-yard line after a good punt. See what Lassiter, the freshman, wants to do here. Good drive last drive. Back to pass. Looking deep. He's got a man. It looks like it's going to be passing interference there on Baldwin Wallace. A little early touching there on Owen Mengi. Looks like the flag's going to be called on number 37 for Baldwin Wallace, and that's Tanner Pierce, sophomore defensive back. So a 15-yard gain.
Baldwin Wallace, 15 yards, previous spot. Automatic first down.
So it'll be a new set of downs for Otterbein and a big-time break. So they're going to spot the ball at the 32-yard line. Big-time help for the Cardinal offense. We'll see if they don't take another shot back downfield. It's like he's got trips receivers to the far side, but he puts a man in motion. Lassiter out of the shotgun. Here's the snap. Way downfield. It's going to be overthrown. Again, looking for Mengi. So it'll be second down and 10 from their own 32 with just over 3.5 minutes left to go in this game. You got to think this is fourth down territory. I mean, you're down big, fourth quarter, time expiring. So no matter what, you're going to go for it on fourth down. So you get 3 more chances to get the first down. So maybe a little bit of a conservative play. At least try to see some good things from your offense to prepare for the future. Chance of a comeback very slim here for the Cardinals, but nothing's ever impossible. Shotgun snap here. And he's going to be hit as he thrown. And he actually hits his offensive lineman in the head with the pass, but it's going to be incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. Lassiter takes a hit as he tries to throw it.
3rd down 10.
So now we're inching closer to 3rd and 4th down territory here. If you're Otterbein, you need a big play here. Be Lassiter in the shotgun. Two guys on each side. Here's the snap, dropping back. A lot of pressure here from Baldwin Wallace. Getting out of the pocket to just throw it away. Smart move there by the freshman. Maybe kind of learning from his own mistakes there in the first half. He took a 25-yard sack, and on that one he just gets rid of it. Smart move there by the freshman. And it looks like Otterbein's actually going to punt here instead of try to get maybe a little more practice with your offense. So here comes the reigning OAC Special Teams Player of the Week, Carson Blank, to punt here for the Cardinals. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the game. Here's the punt, low snap, almost blocked. Good looking punt, be fair caught at about the 37-yard line for Baldwin Wallace.
Ball spotted at the 38-yard line. Baldwin Wallace football, 1st and 10.
Baldwin Wallace offense a little slow to get out onto the field, but Marisek and the offense are trotting on. Just over 3 minutes to go. Probably won't see a lot of throws or plays downfield. Probably just try to keep your guys healthy and come out with the win here. Marisek in the shotgun. It's going to be a handoff up the middle. Be a gain of about 2. Good stop there.
Thomas, the ball carrier.
The stop there for the defense led by number 15, Justin Bartlett. Another player that's been a big-time contributor for the Otterbein defense, averaging 8 tackles per game and having 3 sacks on the season. Big-time player here. So now it's a 2nd and 8 with about 2.5 minutes left to go. More than likely going to see a run here. It's going to be a run for Marasek, and he's going to break a few tackles before getting tackled about midfield.
Joey Marasek, the ball
Be a
carrier.
new set of down for Baldwin Wallace. But there is an injured Cardinal on the field.
Rolante Cousins on the tackle for Otterbein.
That'll be Tanel Edwards. Freshman defensive line, he's getting tended to. Taking off his helmet, hopefully just cramps here. Averaging just over 3 tackles per game for the Otterbein defense. Another big-time contributor. Just hoping he can stay healthy. As Coach Z's talking to him. He's walking off by himself, so it looks good for now, but hopefully he's healthy and he can stay on the field for this defense. But back to the offense. It's 1st down and 10 here for the Yellow Jackets. And Hutchison is in at quarterback as Mirasek takes a break on the sideline. Every time Hutchison has been in, besides one, he has ran the ball. So if you're the Cardinal defense, wouldn't be surprised if he takes off here. Taking a little bit to get the snap ready. Got to get clarification from the refs. And Hutchison, here's the snap. It's going to be a handoff. And they're going to stop it behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1 here. The 2nd and 11.
Zach Heimer on the stop for Otterbein.
Be Zach Heimer on the stop. Another big-time player.
50-yard line, 2nd down, 11.
See what they do. Hutchison staying in at quarterback. So likely just trying to run out the clock here with just over a minute left. Try to secure the win here for your team. But we'll see what they do here. Be out of the shotgun. Hutchison's got a man to his right. Here's the snap. And it'll be another handoff up the middle. A lot more gains here. And he will be tackled inside the 30, and they're going to mark him down at the Otterbein 27-yard line. So even as time expires here with just under a minute left, Baldwin Wallace is having a lot of success on the running game. Probably just have 1 or 2 more plays here in the game. Hutchison stays in for Marasek. Looks like they're going to try to run it out. So it is going to end up being a win for Baldwin Wallace here. They're going to improve to 4-3 on the season as Otterbein drops down to 0-7, still in search of their first win.
Thomas, the ball carrier.
That was probably the last play of the game, under 20 seconds and counting.
On the tackle.
Looks like the teams are going to get ready to get lined up. So a much different game in the first half and the second half. No points at all scored in the second half. Good performances by both defenses, but in all, it's coming down to be a loss for Otterbein and a win for Baldwin Wallace here at Memorial Stadium.
Next Saturday afternoon, hosting Capital at 1:30 p.m. for parents and family.
And this has been Chance Burke here, home of the Cardinals here on Boxcast TV.
Kickoff